Welcome back to another edition of Burning Mrs BullCow in La Noche. She's getting prepped up. It's a little late, guys. Sorry if anybody. I know I told Miller she was going to go live after we ate dinner. What's up, Joshua? How you doing, brother?
I wanted to do it this morning.
She wanted to do it this morning. Yeah, we had all kinds of hang-ups, but this is her gauntlet for tonight. She's got her pepper eating contest tomorrow, and this is a serious gauntlet right here. There's two prima tallies. There's some hot different ghost crosses, and there's even some habanero and Scotch bonnets in here that are brutally hot. And it's just look at this. Look at this bad boy. Yeah. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, brother? So we got some peppers in here at Mrs BullCow's. Never tried. Here's the thing, guys. She was eating the same peppers over and over, and she really got. I mean, she was getting used to those particular peppers. We believe it. I believe it at least, because then we gave her some peppers that on the Scoville scale wouldn't even compare, or they would be the same, and they were rocking her. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, brother? So we got some peppers here that she has not been eating. There are a couple in here that she's eaten somewhat recently, and there's peppers that she's en la noche. What's up, Sergeant Dunn? We got some peppers here she hasn't had ever. And then we got some peppers here that she hasn't had in a year. Yeah. And oh, those prima tallies. Yeah. She's going to put both of them in her mouth at the same time. I think she said that. Unless I'm hallucinating and I heard that in my own mind.
He doesn't really think I said that. I don't know what he's talking about.
All right, so we're at Mrs BullCow training. This is the last training session. Tomorrow's the big day, guys. Wish her luck. If there's one guy that's there every year. He won 2 years ago. Last year he did get beat out by an out-of-stater, but this guy has the Espocante Stoneface en la Diaz. That means in the day, because they always do the competition in the daytime. But it's not in the morning. It's not in la noche. It's in la Diaz. All right, so let's do the lineup here. Good luck, Mrs. BullCow from Thomas. The Burn Pit. What's up, Burn Pit? My wife's doing a gauntlet tonight. This is a scary one. So right here we have a Bohemian goat. We have, and that would be the mildest. The second mildest, believe it or not, is my Reaper Nero. It's a cross between a Reaper and a Red Habanero. And I believe that's even hotter than that is the Scotch Bonnet Papadretti. I ate a half of one. I ate a whole one earlier and a half of one. Then we got the Boot Burner. We've never had this pepper. Then we have the, what's it called? Not cream, not caramel. Butterscotch Boot Jalokia. Then we have Uncle BullCow's Super Gross Caramel. I might skip this one because she's had it. And then she's going to get two. And then at this point, I might not let her actually swallow anymore. She might have to chew them and spit them out or something. Do a swish.
I was just about to say, I need to spit out some of them so I don't puke.
Yeah. She's going to swish.
Or get crazy mega cap cramps before I even do the competition.
Thank you, Burn Pit. Yeah, Burn Pit tried the Reaper Nero. So did Thomas. Yeah. So we're gonna have her swish two prima tallies at the same time. She's gonna stuff both these in her mouth and chew them up and swish them.
I don't think it's a good idea.
To swish them, you're not gonna swallow them. Yeah, I think that's gonna get if you can swish two prima tallies, you can handle anything tomorrow. And then the grand finale.
As long as I'm not swallowing, I just don't think I can swallow that much at once.
No, and then the grand finale. Now this is a humongous yellow Reaper, guys. This is more for the mass, so she can get used to having something that's big, when like she's got to do the jalapenos there and whatnot. So all right, guys, without further ado, it's Burn the BullCow, Mrs. BullCow edition, the final noche before the pepper contest in La Diaz. All right, you ready for
I probably still have a low tolerance.
She probably does. You ready for the mildest one? The mildest one, the Bohemian Goat. This is a habanero strain from, I
Why
believe.
are you calling it a goat? Did you mean ghost?
Goat? No, it's a goat.
Goat. Oh,
What's up, Ace? Ace Moreau in the building. Larry D.
bring me toilet paper, a roll. I forgot one.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm nervous about this competition, but I think I do have a chance to win it. I just hope Johnny Skulls or Ballad or somebody didn't sign up, because they're all local to me. It'll take them the same amount of time to get to the competition as it will me, but, or less maybe.
Well, no, they're about it. They got another hour drive than we do, but still. All right, the Bohemian
Give
Goat.
me that water.
Yeah, which one? This is cold. I'll get you a new one. Hold on.
I just want to swish them. I'm eating sea moss stuff again. Right now it's kind of like tapioca pudding because it's not blended up all the way. And Thomas, you're right. The other day when it's solid like this, it is basically like flan.
Yeah, it's like flan. I'm gonna cut them.
I mean, if I gave it to somebody and caught it flan, they probably wouldn't know the difference.
Woo! Cut that baby open. It smells so good. I'm just gonna cut them a slit in them so you can.
It's not that sweet, but.
Are you ready, Mrs BullCow? That one might be a 2-biter, might be a 1. This is a 1-biter. The next pepper. So go to town.
Would you tell me? I wasn't listening. Are you telling me to not to eat, then put this whole thing in my mouth and swallow it?
Yes, that one you're fine with.
I can't just take bites of it. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
just you can take 2 bites, but get that one in you like it's hot.
I can take 2.
Yeah, however you're gonna do it when you're up on stage. There she goes.
Yeah, even on stage, it kind of I guess I was taking 1 bite.
You guys seen the video last year? She was wiping them off. Don't do that this year. She was wiping them off on her shirt. It's like, no, you're just gonna.
Yes, I was trying to clean them and then I gave up.
Yeah, you can't. You need every second to count. They only give her 30 seconds, guys, to eat each pepper. The jalapeno is freaking the size of my hand, and that's where she got jammed up. She ate the first one. The second one was even bigger. And they got back around to that, and she freaking couldn't do it, man. She was burning from the Reaper still, but it was, too much vegetable. It was sad. They shouldn't put that pepper in there. It's not hot. That pepper is not hot. Like, I got hot jalapenos in my freezer that have heat to them. Those ones don't have any. Because how do I know? Well, I've ate them. I bought some from that same farm a couple weeks ago. Well, my daughter, Eliza, ate the whole one. It had no heat. So that's kind of pointless to put it in a hot pepper eating competition when it's not a hot pepper. It is just chlorophyll. It's just vegetable. All right, what do you think of the Bohemian Goat? It's a good pod, right? Citrusy, tropical. About as hot as a hob. A little bit hotter than a regular habanero, I believe. Then when you get to the hotter ones, I'm going to have you spit them out. I don't know in what, though. You're not doing it in that bucket. That's for in case you need to puke. Probably this cup. Yeah. When you get ready to spit peppers out.
Trying to Swiss a little bit and gargle a little bit. When I gargle, I just kind of barely gargle because I'm kind of don't know what'll happen if I do a full gargle.
All right, Ace Moreau. He said he's eating a Jay's Peach Go Scorpion while he's watching. Yeah, those are a hot pepper. Miller sent me some earlier on in the year. He had some gnarly ones.
The Bohemian Goat was good. Very citrusy, no fruity, not really any fruitiness. A very tropical and it's good tasting. Pepper.
Yep, I just bought 2 packs of isolated seeds from Bohemian
Very
Goat.
little bitterness.
All right, the next one. How many have I done? Oh, Joshua, none. I've done wing eating competitions years ago, but way back before the internet. Then I've done the wing challenges at like Quaker Steak and Lube in a couple places where they were nothing but.
When
No,
it was
I
by
never.
himself, it wasn't with people.
She did one. It was a year ago today, or a year ago tomorrow. Well, yeah, it was actually September 11th, but it was the same thing we're going to tomorrow. All right, next up, we're going to have her do the Reaper Nero all in one bite. I think the Reaper Nero is probably the same heat as the Bohemian Goat. Maybe a little hotter. I don't know. They're hotter than the habanero, nowhere near as hot as the Reaper. But that'll get her. They do have some of the flavor of the Reaper still, but not enough of it to make it disgusting. So Burn Pit's a little bit fruity, yeah. Burn Pit has had the Reaper Nero. By the way, guys, that was an accidental cross. That was 2 plants I had outside. I could, if Miss BullCow, it's dark out now, so you can't see, but if Mrs BullCow were to pull that curtain back, you'll see plants that I don't care about back there right now. They don't get much sunlight. They get a couple little pods on them. So there was a red habanero and a damn reaper out there that I didn't give 2 craps about. That was an accidental cross. Now, I didn't even know it until I reviewed the pod. I said, that's from Reaper Seeds, but it looks like a hob. It must have crossed. But it's a cool pepper. Nobody else has it. Other people, they've crossed the orange hob and the Reaper. It looks like a Reaper, but it's orange, and I want to try that, actually. But this one, you know, Johnny Scoville said, wow, if you gave me that, I wouldn't even have known what it was. He's like, but it's so like perfectly in the middle. So Johnny ate one. He reviewed it. All right, so Reaper Narrow, not bad. All right, don't gargle. You're not gonna be able to do that on stage. Well, yeah, you can if you want, but get you. She's doing awesome, right, Patrick? All right,
I'm just
now.
trying to build my tolerance.
Okay, now she's in for a little bit of a. The Reaper Narrow's great, Picante said. Thank you, Thomas. So now she's in for a little bit of. This was our first pod review. She has not had that pod in exactly a year. Well, about a year.
What is it?
Our first pepper review we ever did was that pepper right there. That was a Papa Dreddy. The Papa Dreddy is a Scotch Bonnet Select. There was a man who they called Papa Dreddy. He was a musician. He was a musician. And Archdog said he loved the peppers he got from me. He made some sauce too. Awesome, Arch. Arch, I sent you a message on Instagram. Check your inbox next time you go on there. So Papa Dreddy had went to Jamaica and found these Scotch bonnets that he really liked, and he brought them home and he grew them out and grew them, and then he died. And a guy, I believe named Gary, had the seeds, and in Papa Dreddy's honor, decided to send the seeds out to the pepper community and do a community grow in Papa Dreddy's name, therefore naming the pepper Papa Dreddy. It is way hotter than a regular Scotch Bonnet, MOA, any of those. It has a very sharp citrus note to it, but the thing is they lose their essence very quickly. So we had one fresh last year. We did not review it. We never even thought about putting videos on YouTube, but a week later we had some in the fridge and we ate it, and it was our first review, and the pepper was not fresh no more. So it lost its essence, but still a good pepper. What do you think of the heat on that? About as hot
Very
as
hot.
Yeah, it's probably as hot as a
Twice
good.
as hot as Scotch Bonnet.
Exactly.
Or maybe 3 times.
Exactly. They are hot. I'll show you guys how hot they are.
But the flavor is still good.
Yeah, the flavor's good on them. This is the second one I attempted to eat today. Okay, with no food. I was sitting on the couch.
It's a little bit less fruity than a Scotch Bonnet.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I got some. I got my Reaper Narrow plant is burned out pretty much. There's really nothing left. There's like 1 or 2 pods. It was only 1 plant, but I actually got a sauce that has my lemon scorpion, and then it's got the Scotch Bonnet. So I do have a Jamaican sauce. It's like the jerk one, but or kind of like a hybrid. I made a small batch of it though. All right. Next up. What do you want to try?
I might need to start spitting things out of it sooner than later because my stomach's waking up.
Okay, I'm not going to have
I'm just trying to be easier on my stomach tonight than usual because I have the competition tomorrow.
You want to do both ghost and spit them out? Then I won't have you swallow anything.
I'd rather swallow the ghost and then start spitting.
All right, take this. Okay, so this is the, what do I call it again? Butterscotch. This is a butterscotch ghost. That's from Mark II Markin. That's where the Papa Dreddy was from too, and the Bohemian Goat, I believe. Yeah. I tried one of them earlier. That's pretty damn good, I'll tell you that. Really good. I thought it was. Not really that floral. It had a little, earthy floral, but never heard of that pepper even until today. Butterscotch Ghost. All right, we got 10 people watching. Mrs BullCow, burn the BullCow. Smash that like button. Yeah, go ahead, smash it for the little. Thank you, Philip. No, she's got food on the stomach, burn pit, but she she, you know, she's ate pretty good, but we can't let her get wrecked, man. She had an incident a couple weeks ago. It messed her up. Her tolerance got low from that. She actually had got calf cramps early. She ate something at 11:30 in the morning. Then we ate and she ate a bunch of food. And then we ate some more pods later, and she had a stomach problem at 7:30 the next morning. So it was like a double meeting of the capsaicins. Like she had must have been in her damn intestines at that point, but she had calf cramps still. And just the calf cramps never went away when she went and ate another pepper. It kind of had a double effect on her. So, but she ate baked potatoes and stuff. She's ate good today. She's ate good. I fed her rice earlier and soup. What was that floral towards the end?
It was floral, and that's why I was gagging, but it's because of all the gargling.
Yeah.
My gargling is made my I'm burning more than I would because I've been swishing and gargling.
All right. Do you want to do a?
I'm gonna start spitting.
All right, if you're gonna spit them out, okay, then we're gonna give her the 1-2 punch. This is gonna burn you right here, even though
I'm already burnt.
even though the red pepper is not as hot as mine, we're gonna give her the boot to the boot. It's the boot to the butt. So we got the boot burner, and then we got my super boot caramel.
Is this my spit cup?
That's a spit in, yeah. So this, guys, is a crazy cross right here. I did do it on purpose, but I did not have a clue I was going to get a caramel variant. Somebody I gave a plant to and did a couple plants to. They got a mustard variant, and they got a.
What am I supposed to do? I'm not listening because I've got all this stuff up in my gums and stuff from swishing.
Don't swish them. Chew those up and spit them.
Well, I'm trying to get on fire on purpose, but whatever.
Just chew them and spit them out, because you're going into pre-Metalli land next.
Wait, this is chocolate. You gotta feed me this last.
That's not chocolate. It's caramel. It's not as bad. You're not gonna.
If you feed me bitter and floral stuff first, even if they're not as hot, I won't be able to eat the rest of the peppers.
Do you want to do these
I want
first?
the bitter last and the hot, not bitter first.
Well, pre-Metallis are freaking bitter too.
Well, I don't know. Just whatever's the least bitter. I don't care how hot it is. But whatever the least bitter needs to go first. For me, it doesn't.
That caramel pot is not.
I'm not going to usually quit at the heat. I'm usually going to quit the bitter and floral that also is hot.
Well, I don't know.
Especially I have dips of capsaicin. Does this have dips of capsaicin?
Barely. I mean, trust me. I ate one earlier.
Put that last.
Okay.
My tolerance probably lower for those than you.
No, I mean,
I've been only eating 2 kinds of pepper this whole year.
All right, eat that one. You could probably swallow that one. You make a decision when
You're the one that eats all this different peppers all the time, and then you give me the one hottest.
I give you what you asked for.
I'm not complaining. I'm saying your tolerance is probably better for certain peppers than me.
Look at that stinger. Purple on the stinger still. Isn't that pretty? Wish my phone didn't suck. This is another one of my favorites this year, the White Knight. That White Knight is what's up, man. They're not hot. I've popped all the things in my mouth. If I can do that, they're not hot. But they're good. How's that one? I ate a half one
It tastes
earlier.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sweet, right? I don't know. Has anybody, comment below if you guys know what's a boot wrecker. That's what that pepper is. Archdog said he loves the White Knight. Yeah, that pepper is good. Thomas liked the pre-Metalli. He said it tasted pretty good. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, I don't know. I only ate a half of one a couple times. What's up, Terry? So we tried the pre-Metalli a couple times last year, and I did not eat enough of it to maybe not to get the floral. But I remember I didn't hate it. Then Jimmy Pickles sent me some pre-Metalli powder, and I put it in my coffee, and we reviewed it. And I loved it. It was one of my favorite powders. It was so good. Now, with all that, Mrs BullCow tried to eat some frozen pods in the winter. If you guys remember that video, and we were putting frozen pods on crackers for her, and she could not. She'd been into a chocolate a chocolate unreaper, and it was the filthiest thing ever.
It was the most bitter pepper I've ever eaten.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know if freezing it made it even worse.
That's just a bitter pepper. But she tried to eat that chocolate unreaper, man, and she came undone. Then she made me eat the prima Italia. It was about 3/4 or a half of one, and I ate it on the cracker, and it was so floral, and it was disgusting. It lit me up. I ran around the house in panic mode, but man, that was like, oh, I was like, I can't eat. And yeah, and I'm actually more sensitive. This season, I'm more sensitive to floral and bitter than I was last year, and it sucks. It's good though for being a sauce maker and, you know, trying to describe peppers really well. But it sucks because
I think I'm getting more sensitive too.
Yeah, for some reason we grew our own peppers, and there wasn't a lot of. We had an accidental, you know, one that somebody mistagged it. It was somebody gave me a plant, but our peppers weren't floral and bitter. Too many of them, too bad. Because I designed my grow like that. So we've been eating good peppers for the most part, you know. So when we get something that it's like it's even worse. All right, pop these both in your mouth at the same time and chew, 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 and then spit them out. Double prima tally. This is the grand finale.
It might make me gag.
It's probably gonna. If you want to put one at a time in your mouth, go ahead. But I think
I don't know if I can do two.
You gotta do both.
I just want to make sure I can finish the gauntlet so I can work on my tolerance. Because if I gag,
all right, go ahead, take one of them then. But you gotta do the other one right after it. You gotta get. This is gonna be your get your burn up. Is it as bad as the frozen one that night, or is it not as bad?
I don't know what you're talking about. What I do?
Remember, you wouldn't eat. You had a little bite of the frozen one, and you made me eat it.
It wasn't because of the prima Italia, because of the chocolate thing.
Oh, I don't know. I know it was floral, but then again, I hadn't had anything either.
It tasted floral because I just ate something floral.
Well, it tasted floral to me because I hadn't had a super hot placenta raw in 3 months. Then like a week later, I ate that damn Reaper from the islands and it got wrecked. Why are you gargling it? Oh my God. She gargled the prima Italia last time.
These aren't bitter.
No?
I mean, they're bitter, but
they're not super floral.
They're not crazy bitter.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember liking the prima.
I shouldn't have ate that ghost. You told me not to eat. My stomach's pretty wrecked. I mean, it's not crazy wrecked, but I didn't want it to get wrecked at all. And it's wrecked enough to where I'm worried about it. I better eat after this, I guess. Or should I eat right now? What should I do to protect my stomach? I want to protect my stomach for the competition.
Switch that pepper around, get you a banana. You're gonna be fine. I'm gonna get you a banana. You're gonna be all right. You ate potatoes. You're fine. Now trust me, I don't want you to freaking your stomach be upset tonight.
I want you to not say you're fine and just help me with my stomach. That's it.
Chew that bitch up and swish it. Or don't swish it. Just chew it up and spit it out. Don't gargle it. Gargling will just get stuff in your throat, but you don't need that. Now, if you can chew up 2 prima Italias back to back like that, you only got one thing preventing you from winning that competition tomorrow. And that's getting them damn peppers down in 30 seconds, including the big jalapeno. The jalapeno, and if they throw a Fresno in there, you're going to be in trouble.
They will. That's first.
The Fresno is? But they didn't go back to it last time. They must take one away every time. They must. Yeah, that's stupid. Stupid. We're going to boycott it tomorrow. We're going to actually... No, seriously, there's some other guys that are going to be there that are also going to talk to Bailey's Farms and see if they can possibly take that jalapeno out of the equation. Because it's just not fair, man. The girl that was late, that Chastity almost took her spot, but they end up letting both of them come up on stage. She couldn't get the first jalapeno down. So it's just to the crowd, it looks like that girl couldn't eat a jalapeno. Like, oh, a jalapeno's too hot for her. That's not the case. That girl couldn't. No, maybe, I don't know. All I know is that girl could not get it down in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is not long enough.
Anybody could have ate those.
Yeah, I'm going to put...
Anybody could have ate that.
I missed out.
It's just the speed.
I missed out on a lot this
Got
year.
my first tier.
There you go, Mrs BullCow. You want to eat this and then go in for the kill on the Big Reaper?
Yeah, can you wash your hands after touching the banana peels? You're about to hand me peppers.
I just watched them win it.
Okay, never. I bother him.
So you said the boot record wasn't that bad? The red one?
I don't remember which that one that was, but I haven't had a pepper that's bad yet.
No, this one right here. This is the one. I tried to bite one earlier. It wasn't. Yeah, it smells really good.
That was the sweet one, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the sweetest pepper I've had tonight, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I don't want this to take any of my heat down. That would be unfortunate, but I want to protect my stomach. That's top priority. The only reason I wouldn't want to bring my heat down is because I want to burn as much as possible to get ready for the competition.
Now, I can find you a nice floral pepper if you want. So, I got some, actually,
My stomach hurts pretty bad. I mean, it's not like unbearable or anything by any means. It's just the fact that it hurts this much so quick. I don't want it to get a lot worse later. And then, if I have cat cramps during the competition, that'll be a nightmare.
No, you're not going to have them. I can guarantee you're not.
That's not what I'm ultimately worried about, though.
No.
What I'm ultimately worried about is after the competition, when I eat God knows what. Because, I mean, if somebody there with a high tolerance, and I do make it through the jalapenos, and I have to go head to head with him, there's no telling how long that'll last. So,
you're going to have to just throw
I don't want to have some crazy amount of cat cramps.
No, you're just
Because of what's already in my stomach.
Listen, if you go over 2 rounds, okay, that's going to still be nowhere near some of the stuff you've done. But at that point, you're going to be in the mode where whoever does that is probably going to puke afterwards. And if you make it that far, the last pepper they're going to pull out is a Reaper, and it's going to make you puke anyway. So you might as well just get it down.
Reapers don't make me puke.
The taste after eating all them other peppers and stuff is going to make you feel like gagging. You'll be able to throw it right up. How's that premetallic? Double premetallic?
I don't want to puke after eating big, giant chunks of jalapenos.
Oh, God, that's right. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're right.
There's no way that of not eating big, giant chunks. I don't have enough teeth to mash it up in 30 seconds. I'm still dropping tears. From the premetallies.
Thomas said, fear is not an option. All right, you ready for the big boy? And then I'll give you the floral, the chocolate pods last.
Last time during the competition, I had to walk a couple blocks immediately after the competition in the heat because I didn't have any food or anything with me. This time I'm going to be prepared and try and figure out someplace I can go that's air conditioned and just sit or lay or whatever I need to do.
It's going to be raining out, and it's going to be like 75 at the most, so you can just stand there in the rain. Just get soaking wet. Where's your mouth burn
But I
at?
didn't have any downtime because I had to go pick up 2 rescue gliders immediately afterward. What?
Where's your burn at right now? Pretty good? You look like you're on fire. Let me empty this. Then you can go back.
It is, I'm dropping tears and my nose is running.
Oh,
But the bitterness and floral is not that bad yet, so
well,
I'm fine.
all right.
Look, I can't even eat a banana fast.
Look at the size of that yellow reaper. That was grown up north. Up north. From Michigan. This is from Bill Corbett. This freaking thing. Everybody wanted to burn Mrs BullCow tonight. All kinds of goodies here. Alright, so people are dropping off because she's eating a banana. We just lost 4 people. All right, Philip. Philip's going to run. That's all right. You can come back and watch. We're just rolling with it. All right, there we go. Giant yellow reaper. I want that to be a 2-biter. That's your jalapeno right there. Okay, just get that, all that. You got to get all that.
I don't think the banana affected my burn. I came down a little bit, but probably because it's been so long.
Banana don't do much. It's neutral, though. It doesn't make it worse. I'll tell you that. I mean, plenty of bananas when I'm burning. They don't make it better.
It didn't really make it much worse. Maybe slightly at first.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it made it better or not in the long run.
No, you got.
I don't think so. I don't want my burn to stop. I want to get lit the hell up to help me for tomorrow to win. I really want to win.
They let them drink water in between, so you can, if you got seeds or something stuck in your throat, you can actually drink water at this competition. 2 bites.
I can't believe how bad my stomach is.
2 bites on that one.
I should have stopped. I should not have swallowed that ghost.
Which one was it? The butterscotch? Was that bad? They weren't that bad.
I'm not saying it was that bad. It's just one additional pepper. None of those peppers are that bad. It's just I have cat cramps. I didn't want significant cat cramps. This is a huge one. Trying to eat in 2 bites. I mean, it's
Go ahead, just do it.
big for my mouth.
I know. Just take it in 3 bites or so. I don't know.
I can't believe I have to eat such a big thing tomorrow.
That pepper is that's a damn yellow reaper. That's a monster right there.
I don't know why food affects me because I have no problem servicing Uncle BullCow. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying. I don't know why. Nothing. This one is not all that hot to me. I mean, it is hot, but after the pre-metallic, it seems pretty mild. The tear I dropped was just still from the pre-metallic. I was still on fire from the pre-metallic. Ew. Chris?
What?
This has dirt in it. You gotta wash things better when they have big wrinkles. Yeah, it has a big wrinkle.
Some of them you can't see it, man. I washed all
I know, that's why you gotta like scrub it and stuff. Ew, it's gross. I'm not finishing that. I think it might have been a spider web. I can't clean it as the wrinkle's too thick. It's too deep. I got a big chunk of gross stuff out of it, but it still has a bunch of dust in there.
Where is it? That's hard to see.
The wrinkle at the tip. Don't get your fingers on peppery.
I think you got it out.
That's not it, man. The wrinkle. I'm trying to sound like Ashley, but I'm burning.
Just show
The
it to me.
wrinkle. I'm not going to eat that. Cut it off. If you want me to still eat it, cut it off. Don't use your hand. You're mauling the pepper.
I'm asking you where it is. You guys see
Bring
it?
me a knife, please. Thank you.
No, I'll just give you another pepper.
I'll cut the end off, but stop mauling it.
I just don't
I don't
see it.
understand why you can't understand what a wrinkle is.
I'm looking in the wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
The crease, yeah.
I'm high enough to be ill. I don't like talking when I'm working out and stuff either.
I think you got
When
it.
I first met him, he used to get so pissed off when I would work out. He wants to talk all the time.
Get on him, Mrs BullCow. What's up, Jimmy Pickles? Pickles is in the building. Mrs. BullCow's training for tomorrow, Pickles. She's got that big NC chili pepper eating contest, Bailey Farms, up at the hot sauce contest. There's going to be thousands of people there. She's cheering up. I'm not letting her eat anymore. She's just gonna chew them and get her freaking mouth burned so she can. Her mouth's fine. She's gonna ace. As far as her tolerance for mouth goes, even though the other day she had a little setback, I don't worry about her. I worry about her eating a freaking humongous jalapeno in 30 seconds. That's the hardest part. But you can't psych yourself out. You have to go in and just be like, I did it last year. I'm gonna do it again. You got to be the men who stare at goats. They said, I'm going to walk through that wall. Now, even though they didn't really walk through the wall.
That banana helped my stomach a little bit.
Did you just swallow that one?
No.
All right, now you're going to get into the floral.
Oh, no.
Actually, not that bad. No, you can spit it out. The old orchis. You're the one who told me to grow this. This is your damn plant.
Do you have any more hot peppers I can eat before I get into floral? Because after I eat one floral, I might tap out.
Just for Jimmy Pickles, you can eat another Primatali. The Primatali King. Jimmy Pickles in the building. I got some other stuff here if you want.
I didn't want to eat a tip. It's like black.
I got some pickles pods here. Oh, you got this 7-pod evergreen. Here, you haven't ate one of them yet. A whole one. That's a pretty good. That's the hottest green pod I've had, I believe. I think that and the T-Rex mustard. I mean, as far as green mustard pods, blows away the Gator Jigsaw, the Mustard Ghost, any of them. That 7-pod evergreen is a hot son of a gun. Yeah, you're good. Your mouth is good for tomorrow.
Whew. The other Primatals I ate were not as bitter as that one. Wasn't too bad, but wasn't good. It's a little slightly softer. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Chris.
What?
That one might have been a little softer. Would that be why it's a little more bitter?
I don't know. Primatalis they're one of the hottest peppers. They're gonna be bitter, but
yeah, I know. It's just
yeah. Sometimes when they're soft, I don't know.
Softness.
To me, peppers it's like their perfect ripeness is the best flavor. That one was a little bit soft. I think I got another one somewhere. Actually, I don't. Well, no, this one is way too far gone. I'm not going to even bother. No, here. Oh, crap. Use this one. I don't know. If you're gonna throw up, use the bucket though. Don't puke in that little thing. She's getting wrecked, man. Luckily, you don't have to eat no chocolate pods tomorrow, except the chocolate hob, and those ain't really that bad at all. They're nothing like a chocolate pod. We still got 5 people watching us. Yeah, Thomas, you could rock this, man. Next year, Thomas, it's $1,000 prize. It's always on a Saturday. You know what? Next year, you could take a damn train up here.
You're trying to get somebody to take my money.
Well, at least someone's got to take it from my team. I don't want these damn. Last year, a guy from Arizona beat the champ. And I don't even think he. I think he was just up here visiting. I don't know. That was Ben, but Ben's a cyclist, man. Like he's physically fit. Like I don't know if Ben's a chili head or if he just. I don't know.
I was about as physically fit as you can get when I married you. I said the same shit.
I fed you all kinds of potatoes.
It has nothing to do with weight. I don't work out. I've been the same weight as I am now and worked out. I just need to work out.
Look at that big old bag of dehydrated hellhammers. What am I going to do with those?
I do think it would help to be in shape to win pepper food contest. I think that's one of the reasons Pitbull does it. Good.
Yeah, of course. He's in really good shape. I don't like drying peppers out though. Alright, we're losing viewers. Yeah, Thomas would win with no problem. Thomas said don't look like you're that phased.
I'm on fire, but
she's freaking handling this. Wow, man. Alright, here. The orcas that you have gave me.
Give me some other thing that tastes good. I can't keep going if you give me something that tastes
Papadretti. Eat another Papadretti. That'll get you. I took a bite of it, so that'll get you.
Did you take a bite today? Or
Yeah,
yesterday?
just a while ago. Yeah, I mean that. I got peppers, whatever the hell you want. I mean, I got whatever you want, but
I don't want any floral.
well, the caramel ghost is bitter, but not floral.
I can't work on my tolerance. If you hear me full bitter and floral,
What are you gonna do when you
stop
get
out.
that? What are you gonna do when you get that Reaper tomorrow?
Eat it?
All right, you want a Reaper? Or you want a peach Reaper? You ate that?
No, I don't.
Huh?
No floral, no bitter. Stop making me say it. My mouth is full.
I don't know what to tell you. Alhammer? All right, this is the last one. NK Hellhammer. A pretty good size one. It's off phenol, but it's still freaking hot as all hell.
Give me something else to spit in or dump this, please. Thank you.
Crap.
Am I getting too close to the camera?
It's so gross. No. You guys see my... I did a bag ferment earlier. Isn't that pretty? Got about every damn pepper known to man in it. I don't usually do bag ferments, but sometimes I get the itching. If you guys ever make hot sauce and if you do a bag ferment, you just gotta throw a jalapeno or a third or a half of a sweet pepper or cherry pepper in it. Otherwise, if you use straight super hots, it's gonna be bitter as hell. So anyone ever does bag ferments, make sure you throw. Well, some people throw their garlic and onion in with it. That's fine too, but you gotta throw something that has no, it's got some sugar in it and it's not bitter. Mrs BullCow's going in for the kill. Yeah, I ate one of them Super Ghost caramels earlier, and man, it lit me up. But then I cut it up and put it on my soup. And it was well, if you can just, even though you're spitting some out, no doubt, man. If you can do that, you're all set for the competition tomorrow. No problemo. No problemo at all. So how did it just get lighter? Did it? Huh. I don't know. It just did. Damn. Alright, she's on fire now. A Hellhammer and 3 Prima Tallies, a Yellow Reaper, 7-pot Evergreen. Like, you just ate some hot peppers. Even though Yellow Reaper is not as hot as a chocolate or
Oh, shit.
No! What? What's down there?
My grow lights.
They're fine. Don't worry about it. That's only a little bit of water.
That's a lot of water.
They'll be all right.
Damn. My nose is on fire. Somehow I got capsaicin on my nose. Shit. Like right here on my nose.
We're losing viewers.
Burning.
We only got... Dude, you guys... Whoever left, you all suck. She's at the freaking peak level of her burn right now. This is when everyone should be coming on and watching. They got 3 people left. We had 10 though. It's all right. We ain't doing this for likes or views, man. She wanted to get trained up and show where her tolerance is. Her tolerance is good right now. I know she spit peppers out, most of the really hot ones, but I don't care. I don't want her stomach getting wrecked. I'm not gonna deal with that. She will be up all night. She'll wake up in the morning. She will not get no sleep.
I'll be too tired for the competition.
Yeah, we won't even go. It's bad enough it's gonna rain, and we got 2 children.
I have an infant that wakes me up all night.
Yeah, and
I have no time to not sleep. And then do a competition half dead.
And the baby does not like, she loves going to stuff like this, but she don't like if you stop and talk to people. And that's where, she's gonna be wanting to go.
My nose hurts, man.
So it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow, regardless. But there's gonna be some challenges. It's gonna be pouring rain when we leave here. I gotta be very careful. So everyone, keep us in your prayers for safety, and I'm gonna be careful driving up there. The rain is gonna be kind of gone. Well, so far, from what I'm seeing, when we get up there, it's not going to be raining there when we get there. It's going to be raining there after. So I think the storm's moving. Yeah, the storm's always here. They move northeast. So that's where we're going. We're going northeast. So the storm that we're going to leave here is probably going to follow us, basically. But we should have a couple hours. We are going to announce the Get Joed winner for this year's grow out. We actually have the winners were picked. I will say this, and somebody might know, but we're just gonna say that there was a pod that was very nice, but it wasn't ripe, and that's eligible for second place. That's all I'm gonna say, but not for first. But first place is $100 cash prize. And anybody wants to get down with the Get Joe this year, I'll be getting that going. We're probably gonna move it over to Instagram this year and do everything off of there. The problem I have with Instagram though is submitting photos. You can't do it like you can on a Facebook group. But Facebook has been tough. It's been challenging. The first group where I started the competition, they got mad because I buy seeds from someone that they don't like, and they actually blocked me and a bunch of other people from the group while I had a contest going in there and had brought a bunch of people into their group. So We don't mess with them no more. Those people. We brought it to another group, and those admins they haven't had an issue with it, and we've been posting the pictures in there and everything. So, but even searching for the hashtag was tough. A couple times people had a hard time finding it. So it's like you have to go find a post. We use hashtags though, but go and find a post from 7-8 months ago or a year ago, pretty much. Yeah, I started sending out the seeds in October, but the winners were picked. For the Get Jode contest, Eliza Mystery Seed contest, the winner will be announced tomorrow. We will do it live from the NC Hot Sauce contest. I'm not sure. I will post something on here on YouTube before, and we're going to go live on YouTube because that's where we said we're going to give all the announcements and stuff. But we'll probably I'll probably have some chili heads around me or with me, when we do the announcement. I do have pictures of the pods printed out, and so we can kind of show people. And basically, the Eliza Mystery Seed Get Jode contest all started from I spilled a pack of seeds, and there was another pack of seeds of different kind. I spilled them in my box, and I said, no. Oh, no. I said, I got to throw these out. And my daughter, Eliza, begged me not to. And she said, just grow them and see what you get. So I said, okay, I'll do it, but I didn't think about getting 100 people involved. And then all the pepper groups, we've seen people get Jode. They were buying Reaper seeds.
Oh, my stomach's waking up. I'm getting some
seeds and plants. And they were getting habaneros from Pepper Joe, and so Get Jode. And it's not just Pepper Joe. Pepper Joe is I think he's dead even. This was his company, but it was also other people.
People said it was sold to some kids.
So yeah, so whatever the case may be, getting Jode means getting Pepper Jode, but it goes further beyond that. It's not just it's not just that. It's getting Jode. You got Jode from people in the pepper groups even. It's just a common phrase for if you buy something and you get something else 9 months later after you painstakingly grew that thing from seed and coddled it and took care of it like it was your only child. And you're like, my Carolina Reapers, and you're a newbie because no one else buys stuff from these people. And all of a sudden, you take some pictures of it and you put them in the group and go, is that a Carolina Reaper? Because it's still green and you don't know any better. And that's when someone says, let me guess, you bought those seeds from Pepper Joe's. Yeah, why? That's a habanero. You done got Jode. And so my Eliza's Mystery Seed contest is redemption for those who have gotten Jode, because what we did was we get Jode on purpose. So show them one of them baskets over there, honey.
But there's no habaneros.
So look, Mrs BullCow saves all of these seeds. We don't know what they are.
There's less this year though because I've been eating only the ones that we can't.
Well, there's still thousands of seeds right there. And I deliberately put some new crosses of mine in there. Okay, and there's some new color variants.
I hope you've been putting some of the ones you've eaten in there.
Oh yeah, but I got a couple of good ones in there, man. There's some good stuff, and we actually seen some crosses. Like we know they're accidental crosses or there's something new color variants out of last year's. So I'll say that it's a fun contest. We're going to be announcing the winner tomorrow right here on Uncle BullCow. And I'll be announcing that we're going to try to figure out how to do. See, we like to use Instagram or YouTube, but you can't submit photos here. So that's where things get a little bit weird. Now, as far as Instagram goes, we can do that in private messages. So there will be a date set if we do decide to go with Instagram 100%. If we do it as an Instagram deal, there will be a date set on when the photos are to be submitted for next year. And we're probably going to up the ante on this contest, guys. I just started it out at $100 out of my pocket, man, and a $25, second prize, $25 worth of product, whatever. second place, and that was in case someone had a really cool pod, but it wasn't ripe. You know, it was like, or we had someone that had a humongous pod that was the size of their fist, but it just did not look cool at all. So it's just nicest pod. It's just basically, and we had a professional, one of the best growers, crossers in America was a judge. We had a female chili head as a judge that don't grow, and we had a Canadian chili head that grows. That's, you know, so we kind of had a conglomerate. The three judges, judges number 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah, judges number 1 and 2 agreed on second place. So it was a 2 out of 3, no deadlock. Went down. It went perfect, and then judges number 2 and 3 agreed on number 1, first place. And so that's how we did it. It went smooth. The pictures were sent. No one knows.
That pretty good. I'm still dropping tears like 5 minutes.
There was absolutely no leak of information of who those pictures belong to. They were sent blindly, and the judges picked perfectly. There was absolutely no discretion, nothing. And I pretty much think they did a good job. I pretty much agree with them. So I'm not a judge of it. I pay out the dividends and I give out the free seeds just to have fun. But we're going to up the ante next year. I'll probably set the bar at the same cash prize out of my pocket, but we will add other stuff. We will have other companies that may want to donate.
You see my tears? It's been like 5 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm still cheering up.
We do got to go, though. It's 10:10 at night, and we're already on an hour right now. We still got to get the kids settled down, and we do got to get some sleep. All right, guys, we're going to go. Mrs BullCow loves you. She's eating. It looks like rice pudding. It is not. It is sea moss with condensed milk. And it
tastes really good. It might sound disgusting, but it's one of the best
things
I've ever had.
Awesome. It's supposed to be like a drink, but I put so much sea moss in it.
And of course, it's super healthy.
It's gelatinous. It thickens up. So it's like it's like flan.
It is a superfood of superfoods. It is so good. It's a neuro. It's good for your neurodegeneration. It's good for the digestion. It's good for a million different things. Oh, she trying to come in here and get us?
Yeah, she peeked her head around the corner. Nope, you're not gonna do it. You don't.
She needs her mommy.
I know. She's like the little one. She was spying on the mommy.
Are you looking for me?
All right, Anastasia, say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye?
Can you look at Daddy?
No, she won't look at me because I got my glasses on.
I love you.
She does not like my glasses, guys.
I need to give you some milk.
All right, how do I end the video?
You want one milk?
We're out of here, guys. Love you. Tune in tomorrow. Big things happening. Keep your fingers crossed. Mrs BullCow is going to win this.